Hey everybody, and what's up? Especially Cowboys Nation out there. How y'all doing? Got a message for y'all guys. You know, all the noise about the Philadelphia Eagles in our division. Everybody was just roaring about them. Oh, they're the top in the division, the top in the NFL. And hey, they had their moment, just like we had ours last year. You know, we were 13-3. So, you know, I know how they feel. They're on top of the world. But, you know, they came down off their high horse last night. If you saw it, if you didn't see it, that's the news for what's going around in the NFL today. You know, they're still on top, so to speak, but they got a wake-up call, I believe. And the fans of the Philadelphia Eagle fans should definitely get a wake-up call, because they were talking mad crap. Sort of reminds me of the Giants fans last year when they were doing pretty well. You know, now we got to deal with the Eagles fans. But, you know, that comes with the program, you know. It's a part of being an NFL fan, you know. So, you know, it's all fun and games for me. You know, I don't take it too seriously. I'm not going to go and get into no brawls and fights over these games, you know what I'm saying? But it's fun, you know, people talk smack. That's just it. But I'm not going to talk too much smack about the Eagles because, like I said, we had our lit year last year and we were popping and everything. So they're doing the same thing. And it's like that every year. You got these really super teams, and then you have, you know, then they're not so super the next year, whatever the case may be. That's just a part of football, right? Well, the only thing I want to say is, like I said, when I saw the Cowboys schedule, before the season began, I checked the schedule, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna have a tough schedule this year. And you know, at first I was like, oh, you know, but then I said, you know what, that's really good. I was like, good, you know, because to be the best, you have to beat the best. And I really feel like, I don't like to talk about other teams, but, you know, when they're not doing so well, we call them inferior, mediocre, whatever. People say they suck or whatever, but I just like to say that, you know, there's the good teams and the better teams, okay? So let's just put it like that, okay? And then we know that everybody's trying to make it to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. That's a part of this sport. So that doesn't mean count your team out because they didn't make it. Only two teams are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and out of all the playoff runs and race that we're in. So, you know, just kudos to all the players in the NFL, actually. You know, for them going out there and playing this it's a very hard and tough and violent sport even at times. So just kudos to all the players. Well, getting back briefly to our division, to the Eagles, you know, just want to hush the fans up for a little bit, you know, because they're out there talking mad crap about the Cowboys, as people always do. But what they fail to realize is, like, every team needs to realize that, you know, you have to take a look at the schedule. Who you know, basically, who's your team beating? You know, if you're beating bad teams or teams that are not doing so well, then what does that say about you? So, like I said before, when I saw the schedule come out for the Cowboys, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be tough. But it's really good because it really toughens you up and it shows you where you really are, you know. So I think the Eagles really got a wake-up call, or they should have gotten a wake-up call, because now they're going to face the Rams. Okay, Seattle Seahawks, people count them out and think they're not doing anything, but, you know, they are the Seahawks, and, you know, a team to be contended with. And the Eagles found that out real quick, that, you know, you're going to have to face some tough teams if you're going to really say you're the best and you're going to be the best. And that's how I felt about the Cowboys. The Cowboys needed to have this tough year, because now we really can say, yeah, we are a tough team, and we are to be the best, you have to beat the best. That's how the Eagles are just going to get a taste of that medicine, you know. So they're going to be tested continuously with the Rams, and, you know, they can bring it, they bring it, you know. You have to look at it, because the Seattle Seahawks won this game without two of their best players. You know, Chancellor was out, and Richard Sherman was out, and they still won these games. So, you know, what I'm trying to say is that you have to be able to win no matter who's on your team and who's playing. I said that over and over again. So that's what the Eagles are going to have to prove. That's what all these teams are going to have to prove. You're going to have to prove that you really deserve to be up on that high pedestal, you know. So, you know, let the games continue, you know. The playoff run has already begun, and it's really tight, you know, right now. So, you know, I'm rooting for my boys still. I looked at the you know, the current stats and everything, and it's like back and forth, you know, but it's really exciting at the same time. But you know, I'm just rooting for the Cowboys. Go Cowboys! And but it's fun at the same time. And you know, I'm not taking it like people are getting mad and brawling and fighting. I see these every week, you know, at a game, or they're showing it, showcasing it, where people are just, their emotions are just churning, and they're, you know, letting them rip and letting them go. But, you know, have some fun, people. You know, this is a sport, and that's what it's for. It's entertainment. It's a tough sport. Mind you, the players get hurt. Some of them are out for seasons. Some of their careers even end. So this is a very serious sport, but it's also meant to be fun. So don't, you know, I understand you get heated up. Your emotions get heated up, especially with those refs, though. I'm going to tell you, those refs really... if you want to talk about emotions, when I see them refs out there, it's like, wow, what, are they going to be good today? Or are they actually going to make some good calls? Are they going to not, you know, are they going to make some fair calls? You know, that's the refs are the ones that really get me. And then those players, I know it's tough, it's the playoffs and everything, and if emotions of the players are really out there, they're reeling, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got to be fair, and y'all got to be, you know, Gronk, you know, New England Patriots. I grew up with the New England Patriots, then became a Dallas Cowboys fan. So I'm telling you, you know, New England Patriots, you know, are lit. But that hit, what you know, that Gronk did, Gronkowski, that's a no-no. You don't do stuff like that. So I don't know what Goodell's gonna do about that. It's kind of going off, you know, about the playoffs here. I know it's y'all really are trying to get your spot in the playoffs, go have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I get it, but y'all got to do it fairly, and you got to do it safely, because none of this is not worth people's careers, or, you know, whether it's during suspension or injuries and all that, hurting other teams just to make the playoffs and cheating and all this stuff. That makes the game not fun anymore, and nobody's going to want to watch that. I mean, I guess if you want to watch the WWF, or, you know, World Wrestling Federation, you know, or MMAs or something, you know, but that's not what this is. Over and over again, this is the NFL. So, and again, it's a violent sport. It's really, you know, it's a very tough sport, and I understand y'all trying to get somewhere, and y'all trying to win. Be competitive, but don't be ratchet. Don't be, you know, don't go there, okay? Just my advice, you know. If you can take it or leave it, whatever, it's up to you. But everybody, all the fans, all the players, just have some fun. Owners, coaches, have some fun, you know. That's what this sport is all about, is, you know, America's favorite pastime, you know, and it's just really a great time. I just love this playoffs right here. It's so close, and it keep going back and forth. I just love it. But I'm just, again, rooting for my Cowboys. So let's go Cowboys. You know, this Sunday y'all play the Giants, so let's go get it done. Zeke will be back in a couple of weeks, and I cannot wait. So let's go. All right, everybody, have a happy Monday. Thanks for watching, and, you know, check you later. Bye.